Smoke a purse so sweet with Hot Thoughts TV.
Y'all know what the fuck we doing, man. It's Hot Thoughts TV. Niggas hot in the bitch, man.
I'm smoking a purse so sweet with Hot Thoughts TV.
In terms of fashion and music, like the relationship has kind of been developing. You see all these artists, mainstream artists, getting these platforms, you know, overseas for these Dior shows and shit like that. Mm-hmm. Like, in your opinion, like, what is the importance between like fashion and music? Because like I told him, there's only a select few people that put that shit on out here, and everybody know back are gonna come through. You know what I mean?
Nah, this shit really, bro. I think fashion is so like broad, bro. I feel like any industry is broad, and it's like you can only do if you want to do the fashion music shit, you got to do it correctly. You know what I'm saying? But I just feel like to be honest, I'm not really a fashion nigga. Like, niggas be saying like, oh, yo, Becco, you know what I'm saying, man, your fashion shit. Like, I feel like I'm more of an aesthetic person. Like, I just like, I know certain aesthetics. Like, I guess that is fashion if you really think about it. But I feel like aesthetics can go with furniture. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm that type of nigga. Like, I feel like,
you just apply it to fashion type.
Yeah, you feel me? So I feel like it's about aesthetics and music more than fashion and music. Because, like, bro, a lot of these trap rappers and shit, they wearing the same designer brands. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So, but some of them not sticking out like some of them are. You know what I'm saying? When Quavo put on some shit, like, it's gonna look different from 10 other niggas who, you know what I'm saying, ran the same brand. But he might put on some fucking flare pants and niggas gonna look at Quavo differently because, oh shit, he got on the flare pants. Like, he added a 70s aesthetic to his shit. You feel me? So, like, I feel like it's more of aesthetic than anything. If I was to say, okay, I'm gonna get some braids, I'm gonna rock a muscle shirt and some khakis. That's my swag. And then I apply it to the music. A nigga ain't spend no bread on no fucking muscle shirt, khakis, and braiding his hair. You know what I'm saying? But it's just the fact that, oh shit, like, that's your swag. Like, so now when I see your music, I'm thinking about the nigga with the muscle shirt and the khakis. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like the fashion shit is just like, because most niggas think of fashion like, oh shit, I'm finna rock the latest brands, I'm finna do this, do that. I feel like that's all just like, that's just like follower shit. You just doing it because it's popular. But I feel like you finding the right aesthetic and putting that shit with your music, I feel like that's the shit that niggas be lacking on, is the aesthetic. Cause nigga, I done seen niggas spending hella bread on fucking designer shit and all that shit, and they don't do shit for them. But, you know what I'm saying, niggas like, oh, you got money, but that's about it. Like, I don't see that shit elevating nigga music. You know what I'm saying? It's gotta be aesthetically pleasing. That's how I'm looking at this shit. Yeah.
So,
oh yeah, all these niggas out here trying to go to Perry and shit, man. We been did that, man. Quit playing with us, man. We didn't did the Perry Fashion Week, man. Quit playing, Nah, shout out to y'all though.
And talk about the video you had recently dropped, the intro.
Oh, when birds cry.
Yeah, that's a hell of an aesthetic too. So
yeah, that shit. I just like I said, bro. The way I wanted to come out with my first project back, I wanted to come out with some hard shit, and I wanted the first video to be on some like fast paced like swag shit, like, and so that's why that hoe is, yeah. And then nigga put the Matrix look with the suit with the white shit, because like I wanted to show like nigga, like, my project is not like, it's like niggas listening to that shit, nigga, this shit was created in a fucking different dimension. Like, you know what I'm saying? Nigga had locked into a whole different, like, I'm telling you, bro, nigga was experimenting. Shit, that shit is like, this shit reminded me of like Matrix. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, niggas in a whole different world with this shit. This shit is literally your wildest dream, nigga. Like, so that's why I wanted to like introduce the first visual, you know what I'm saying, like that, because I'm just letting niggas know, like, all this shit that you seeing, the swag and me hopping out the car doing all that shit like started from here. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's why you see me come on the video with the white background and the black suit, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, nigga really thought that shit out. Like, yo.
For sure. just with like a lot of movie references, you know, in the music and shit like that, or like you said, even like to grab influence. I had asked this before too. What movie would you play a role in if you could play a role in any movie?
What movie will I play a role in?
Yeah.
That's already out or something?
Yeah. Because I mean, I know you already, you know, tapping into the acting.
Yeah, no, facts. That shit coming soon, man. Boy University. I think I see myself in like a fucking Love Don't Cost a Thing. I see myself in like a fucking anything from like the Y2K, like I could see myself acting in some shit like that, like or in that movie or in that like as of now though, that's just where I'm at now, like, but really, bro, I feel like I could be in a whole lot of shit. Like, I feel like nigga can really do. If I really wanted to do acting, bro, I feel like I can really do that shit. Like, but like me, I'm conscious of the route you gotta go to be successful in whatever you do. So me knowing that, it's like, okay, nigga, like, yeah, you can do it, but nigga, you know you gotta grind that shit out just like you did the music shit. So it's just all about being in a mental capacity of, damn, alright, if I want to do this acting shit, I'm gonna have to grind this shit out like the music. But if I do the music shit, I'm already going up in that, so I can just keep doing that until that shit can pay off and help me with my acting shit.
Yeah, put your visions in.
You know what I'm saying? Like, exactly. So like, but the acting shit, yeah, I feel like, nigga, probably some 2K shit, Y2K shit.